Hitting rock bottom wasn't enough for Johnny. He grabbed a shovel and kept digging. What started as a loud, obnoxious, streaming career has turned into one of the most chaotic downfalls you'll ever see. Once an internet troll chasing attention, Johnny is now an international fugitive whose life is unraveling in real time. Betrayed by friends, abandoned by family, and clinging to bizarre escape plans, his spiral is almost impossible to watch without shaking your head. Johnny used to brag about his so-called loyal crew, the friends who would never turn on him. But now, those same people are leaking his private Discord chats for the world to see. The messages expose not just his paranoia, but his tendency to incriminate himself with every word. What was once brotherhood turned into betrayal, and the leaks hit harder than he could have ever imagined. But the betrayal didn't stop there. As his circle of friends abandoned him, even his family cut ties. His father called him a disgrace, saying he was ashamed to even be related to him, and made it clear there would be no financial support. For Johnny, this wasn't just rejection, it was complete isolation. Broke, disowned, and with no safety net, his life began spiraling further out of control. And that's when he decided to turn his collapse into content. Instead of laying low, Johnny picked up a camera. He started uploading chaotic videos to YouTube, not just rants or breakdowns, but clips that looked like confessions. Harassment, propaganda, borderline criminal stunts. He posted it all online as if daring prosecutors to use his own footage against him. But as embarrassing as that was, things got even worse when he tried to cash in on his collapsing career. With his reputation in ruins, Johnny tried to squeeze money out of his audience. He launched laughable membership tiers, $15 for early access to videos nobody wanted, $80 for member-only chats, and a jaw-dropping $150 for a private call with him. But the numbers didn't lie. His views tanked, his fans bailed, and his attempt at a hustle looked more like a desperate grab for rent money. And while the cash dried up, his legal problems only grew worse. Johnny's reckless behaviour finally caught up to him. He was hit with deep-fake charges, harassment cases, and more investigations piling on. The irony? Every video he uploaded served as fresh evidence. Even fellow streamers, once willing to tolerate his antics, started cutting him off completely. And then came Johnny's outrageous escape plan. In his mind, there was still a way out. Johnny's brilliant plan? Rent a boat and sail into international waters, as if borders and laws would magically stop applying. The logistics alone were ridiculous, and meanwhile the South Korean legal system had already built an airtight case against him. His fantasy of playing outlaw on the open seas was just another delusion in a long list of bad ideas, and if you thought it couldn't get worse, it did. Johnny's most infamous move came when he praised Kim Jong-un live on stream. Lawyers in South Korea quickly confirmed that what he did was extremely illegal. Even worse, Johnny had recorded himself asking about the laws beforehand, and then went ahead and did it anyway. It wasn't just reckless, it was self-destruction on tape. At this point, even his fans had enough. The audience that once fueled Johnny's chaos completely flipped. Reddit threads and social media lit up with people roasting him daily. Even his most loyal followers, the ones who once encouraged him, were now demanding accountability. When your die-hard fans side with the legal system instead of you, that's not just a fall from grace, it's the end of the road. And that's when his story stopped being funny. Johnny's story is a lesson in confusing attention with respect, chaos with content, and controversy with a career plan. He built his entire identity on being the guy who would do anything for views. And in the end, that anything meant destroying his own life, one upload at a time. He didn't just hit rock bottom, he became rock bottom.